We've got Liliana Miles joining us. And of course, you are the expert in your field of everything to do with Point Youth Centre. And it feels like a real phoenix rising from the ashes story here. Because I remember talking to some of your colleagues less than probably 2 years ago. There was real concern as to whether the centre was going to exist. And yet here you are on the cusp of having a bit of a celebration. Give us an overview and oversight as to who you are and what's happening and why.
Okay, well, I'm Zoe. I'm the General Manager of Point. Point is a youth centre. It's a community-based charity and it supports young people in North Pembrokeshire, aged 10 to 25, helping them. We sort of offer like a 5-day-a-week drop-in after school, evening, weekend, providing a safe, warm, welcoming space where young people can connect, be heard, access trusted support from trained, trauma-informed youth workers, alongside targeted programmes that promote well-being, personal development, and all sorts of opportunities. So we recognise the need to draw young people in by providing them with sort of, access to Xbox and recreation stuff in our yard outside. So lots of opportunities to connect with each other, connect with devices, but also lots of opportunities to get involved with activities that perhaps challenge them a little bit, get them to think outside the box. Our big project at the moment is all about encouraging young people to achieve sort of accreditation in life skills. We do sort of Agored Cymru qualifications for young people who might struggle a bit in the school environment, and an opportunity for them to gain accreditation in things like gardening, cooking a simple meal, things like that. But yeah, we are a charity. We've had ups and downs along the road. We've been established since 2001, so a good long period of time now, 25 years. And it's just getting harder and harder to access and hold on to funding because of the landscape we're in at the moment. There's a lot less money around and a lot more competition for money, and it is really hard. And part of my role is to get hold of some of that money and ensure sustainability. And part of the reason I'm on today is to just say a little bit about our Point a New Chapter launch programme, which is all about encouraging local businesses, the private sector, to become involved in helping and supporting our young people in their community, either through monthly donations, event sponsorship, sponsoring a young people to be able to achieve an Agored accreditation in a life skill, volunteering, work placements, skills workshops, or even promoting legacy giving as well. So that's what we've got coming up on Monday, the 30th, in our centre, is an opportunity for businesses to find out more about Point and to see how they can become involved with helping our charity.
It sounds great. Yeah. And I've been to the centre when I was there, as I say, probably 18 months, 2 years ago. It really is an indoor-outdoor space. You had Sambadoc in the garden last time I was there, so the neighbours were thrilled with that one. But one other thing that you've been involved in recently was the Fishguard Bay Food Festival. You had some of the young people with their pop-up pizza shop as well, so giving them real-life customer interaction, cooking, being proud in their work as well.
Yes. Yeah, so that's our youth forum. We've got a group of dedicated young people who meet every week. They come together to give us a voice, on services, to help us give us feedback about services, but also help us to plan services that are what young people want. But they're also very involved in helping to set up community events. And the pop-up pizzeria was a great example of their success, with connecting with the local group, the Fishguard Bay Sustainable Food Initiative, and becoming part of the Sustainable Food Festival by providing a pizzeria event for the public in our space, in our drop-in centre.
I imagine it's bigger, Zoe, than just the children. You know, this has an impact on their families, on their ability to connect with other families. You know, some families are particularly struggling at the moment, given the economic landscape, and money's hard to find across the board.
It certainly is.
And just finding activities for children constantly, finding them their own community that they can feel settled in is hugely important to the wider family landscape as well. So, you know, it has a knock-on effect down the road. You know, happy child, happy parents.
Absolutely. And what we're finding with in the area, I mean, people think that Fishguard's, you know, because it's picturesque, and there's a lot of people who move into the area who have got money, they come in to retire. It sort of pushes up that you know, the wealth in the area, but it hides pockets of real deprivation in Fishguard. And there are, you know, young people tend to access us because they, you know, they experience some of that disadvantage. You know, they're also rurally isolated. They've got transport barriers. The cost of living is impacting them. And what we find is that they come to us, you know, to be able to access leisure activities, adventure activities that perhaps they wouldn't be able to afford at home, because parents are busy working, trying to earn money to be able to, you know, have the basics in life. So part of our job is to ensure that we provide that opportunity for young people to be able to challenge themselves and try activities that they might not experience at home, you know. For various reasons.
And of course, we're on the eve of an Easter break. I imagine you've got your busy Monday as we now know. And what other plans have you got over the next couple of weeks?
We've got a fishing trip going on. We're hoping the weather's going to hold for that. We've got we've got a graffiti workshop, which has been really popular. We've been redecorating the outside area of our yard with some graffiti, which has been done by local man Lloyd the Graffiti, and young people have been helping with that. So that's coming to it. We're finishing up that bit of the project. We've got all sorts of fun activities, football, recreation activities outside, you name it. We're going to be sort of busy designing Easter eggs, all sorts of things. So yeah, should be fun.
And then two-pronged then, if people want to find out more about how to support this ongoing work, where can they go? And alternatively, the young people and the families that may want to benefit from the services that you offer, where can they go? Is it all one place that's nice and convenient, or is it, do you try and funnel them off?
Well, we've got a website, pointypt.org.uk. If you just type in Point Youth Centre, it should come up. We've got a new website actually being launched in the next couple of weeks, which will give people the opportunity to have a look and see what's going on, what our opening times are, what activities and projects we have running. But also, it's the place where you can access our local giving page to be able to donate, should you feel that you want to. And otherwise you can call into the centre. It's in the centre of Fishguard, just next door to the town hall. So if you go round to the back of the town hall, we are next door. You can call in, you can telephone us. Our telephone number is also on the website, and we're also on social media as well. So Instagram and Facebook under Point Youth Centre. Look us up.
Amazing. Zoe, thank you so much for joining us and getting over the tech hiccup we got there. It's so great to hear from you and hearing how much provision is still there, because I know that there was a lot of concern when a funding stream stopped. You're back and you're delivering and you're in the community for people of Fishguard and Goodwick. It's wonderful for those young people. So thank you so much.
Thanks for supporting us. Thanks,
You're
Tom.
welcome. Hardest question of the morning. What song do you want played for Feel Good Friday with Beds Today?
Oh my gosh. At Last by Etta James.
Oh, a beauty.
Lovely. I'm going to be singing that in the studio. But first, it's gone 9:30. What's your ears?
I know.
Our Unscramble competition with Folly Farm has closed for today, live on air on our Facebook. Zoe, have a great weekend, have a great Easter, have a great celebration on Monday. We look forward to keeping up to date with what you're getting up to.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Take care. Bye, Zoe.
Folly Farm, sponsors of The Breakfast Show on Pure